I like to tell stories that matter, stories that might make a difference, stories that might save somebody somewhere. Someone will be like, "Ooh, I read that book and this seems weird." And they'll just have their guard up just a little bit more, and maybe they'll be safe. I think it's really important to talk about these very serious topics just to help people feel less alone. If any of you are listening to me and this has happened to you, I just want to give you so much love and just say you're not alone. And that's what I want to do with my writing in general. I want people to know that they are not alone if they feel this way or this thing has happened to them. And it doesn't mean anything about them. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person or that they were wrong. If somebody did something to you, they're wrong. And nothing you did made it happen. You see, our messaging is often off when it comes to victims. Victims of crime, victims of rape, victims of assault. Well, what could you have done? And that's the wrong messaging. What we need to be doing is teaching people how not to do those things, how to ask for consent, how to respect one another, how to always choose kindness. The other thing is that human traffickers pick girls and boys who are vulnerable. And maybe they don't have a parent around. Maybe they're being raised by their grandparent. Maybe they're feeling insecure. Maybe they've been isolated from friends. Whatever it is, maybe they've been abused in the past. There's so many things that can make someone vulnerable. Well, those people are very good at looking for someone who is vulnerable. The way you walk, how you look at them when they look at you. They're just like that person. And I guess I really wanted to show people what some of those red flags were so they could steel themselves against those people. For example, girls who are in high school who are dating boys who are out of high school. I always think that's a massive red flag because why do they want to go for someone who doesn't have freedom, who's not an adult, and who's pretty young and vulnerable and not experienced in the world? It's because it gives them power. Otherwise, they'd be going out with girls their age, and they're not because girls their age have a bit more experience and they see the red flags. Okay, that guy's a power tripper. That guy's an abuser. So just the age difference alone should be a massive red flag for girls. And so I wanted to show teen girls, don't go for that creepo. That's weird behavior. If he was actually all that, he'd get girls his own age and they have freedom. So he would be attracted to that. If he wants an empowered female, he's going to go for someone his age. He doesn't want that. And that is a red flag. I also really wanted girls to know their value. Sometimes the world is not so uplifting of girls. I really wanted to show a girl discovering her value and refusing to put up with bad treatment and to fight against the man. And so she does.